The kingdom declared its commitment to reduce production by an additional 1 million barrels per day from July onward. As per the latest figures, Brent crude futures climbed to $78.42 a barrel, marking a substantial increase of $2.29 or 3% at 22:19 GMT. Earlier, it had reached a session high of $78.73 a barrel. Similarly, US West Texas Intermediate crude rose by $2.27 or 3.2%, reaching $74.01 a barrel after reaching an intraday high of $75.06 a barrel. Saudi Arabia's energy ministry stated that the country's output will be reduced to 9 million barrels per day in July, down from approximately 10 million barrels per day in May. This represents one of the most significant production cuts in recent years. The voluntary reduction pledge by Saudi Arabia is in addition to the broader agreement made by the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries (OPEC) and its allies, including Russia, to restrict supply until 2024, aiming to uplift dwindling oil prices. OPEC Plus, which accounts for roughly 40% of the world's crude production, has already implemented cuts of 3.66 million barrels per day, equivalent to 3.6% of global demand. Commenting on the recent move by Saudi Arabia, ANZ analysts expressed surprise, particularly considering that the quotas had been adjusted just a month ago. They added, "The oil market now looks like it will be even tighter in the second half of the year." However, it will be noted that several of the announced reductions are not actual cuts, as the targets for Russia, Nigeria and Angola have been lower to align with their current production levels. Conversely, the United Arab Emirates (UAE) has been permitted to increase its output target by approximately 0.2 million barrels per day, reaching 3.22 million barrels per day. Analysts highlighted that the UAE's expansion in output has come at the expense of African nations, as their unused quotas were decreased under the new agreement. This development raises concerns about the potential impact on the African oil market and its ability to meet domestic demand, as well as affecting its position as an oil exporter. The tightened supply resulting from Saudi Arabia's decision and the OPEC Plus agreement is likely to have far-reaching implications for Africa, as it may face challenges in meeting its energy requirements while navigating the lowered quotas. The continent's oil-dependent economies may experience increased pressure due to the potential supply shortages and high oil prices, impacting sectors such as transportation, manufacturing, and power generation.